Welcome back to Pequannock Valley Middle School in Pequannock, New Jersey for Pope John Junior Lions girls basketball. Mike Fortisano here calling today's action. As the Pope John Junior Lions get set to start the second half, they're down to Pequannock 31-11. And Coach Veronica Vandermark will send out a lineup of number 0, Tiffany Ruiz, number 1, Alexis Settlement, number 15, Leilani Tynes, number 21, Emerson Toby, and inbounding the ball will be number 25, Anna Sullivan. As we start the second half, Pope John now going right to left on your screen. They're in their white jerseys, trimmed by blue and gold. Pequannock in their blue uniforms, trimmed by gold and white. Steal by number 3 for Pequannock as they drive the lane. Number 3 puts it up and good. And so the Golden Panthers score first here in the second half, make it 33-11. Here's Edelman with the pass into Toby, now out to the wing to Ruiz. Back up top to Edelman. Edelman from 3. It's good! Alexis Edelman with three-pointer to make it 33-14. So number 3 into the front court for Pequannock. Pass to 22, now out to 23. Number 3 has it for Pequannock. Number 10 tries to drive baseline on Toby, can't do so. Now number 3 with the attempt. Out of bounds, it'll be Pequannock ball. We'll go over the roster for Pope John in just a minute when we get a moment to do so. Here's number 23 for the Panthers. Inbound pass to 22, wide open. Three-point attempt, no good off the back rim. Here's number 3 with it for the Panthers. Pass out to 23 for Pequannock. Now over to number 10. Back to number 3. 22 with the three-point shot. No good off the front rim. Offensive rebounding helping out Pequannock here. Here's number 10. Off the glass, it goes over to 23. 23 back to 3 for the Panthers. On the left wing, being guarded by Tynes and Sullivan. Here's 22 inside. Stolen away by Edelman. Alexis Edelman with it. And Pequannock pressing. So Edelman gets the pass out to Ruiz. Here's Tiffany Ruiz. Over to Sullivan, just out of her reach. Maybe about 6 inches above Sullivan as he jumped up for the ball. So it goes out of bounds, and Pequannock takes over. Here's number 3 racing into the front court on the right lane. The layup is good. Number 3 with the bucket to make it 35-14. Pequannock over Pope John. Here's Sullivan into the front court. And Sullivan on the right. Sullivan reached in by number 23. No call. We play on. Here's 21. Toby. Emerson, Toby, and Tiffany Ruiz up top now with it. Back into Toby. To Edelman. Edelman with the shot from the baseline off the back of the rim. No good. Ruiz and number 5 fighting for it. It goes out of bounds. And they'll say it was last touched by Pequannock. Edelman will inbound to Ruiz. Below 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ruiz with the pass to Tynes. Leilani Tynes in the right corner. Pass out to Sullivan. Here is Anna Sullivan on the right. Back up to Ruiz. Tipped away by number 3, but she can't control it. It goes out of bounds, and so it will remain Pope John basketball. Here's Edelman over to Ruiz. Ruiz on the left. Down low to Edelman. To Toby in the lane. Now over to Tynes. Good ball movement by the Lions. Tynes with the shot. Off the front of the rim, no good. Edelman gets a piece of it and knocks it into Tynes' knees and goes out of bounds. Pequannock ball with 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. Here's number 10 on the right being guarded by Ruiz. Out to number 3. Pass up top, 22. Number 3 has it, now on to 5. 5 and Emerson Toby fighting for it. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll remain Pequannock ball. As they say, Toby touched it last. 4:49 remaining here in the third quarter. Pass into 22 off the glass, no good. Rebound by Edelman. Here's Edelman with the home run pass to Sullivan. Sullivan in the lane. Tries to put it up. It hits the bottom of the baseboard. And ball goes over to Pequannock. Number 3 on the right. Guarded by Sullivan. Plays it around to number 23 on the left. Now to number 10. 10 to 22. 22 into 5. 5 being guarded by Edelman. Pass back out to number 3. 22 with the three-point shot. No good. Over the rim. Number 23 gets the offensive, that's not really a rebound. He didn't hit off the board, so more like a pass. Anyway, jump ball. It's going to be Pope John possession. 4:05 to go, third quarter. Panthers lead over the Lions, 35-14. We are here live at Pequannock Valley Middle School in Pequannock, New Jersey. Mike Formersano along with you. Here's the pass by Sullivan to Tynes. The shot, no good. And number 3 will take it down. Edelman applying some pressure, making it a little more difficult for 3 to get into the front court. Got a shot by 23 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Toby. Toby with the pass to Ruiz. Ruiz, it's knocked into by number 21. Goes out to Sullivan. Sullivan for 3. No good. And here is number 3 for Pequannock Valley. 3:27 to go, third quarter. Panthers lead over Lions. Here's a shot up, no good. Off the left of the rim. Edelman knocks it into Kobe and it goes out of bounds. So the ball inbounded to number 10. Off the glass and good. Pass from 23 to 10 for the Panthers. They'll make the score 37-14. Ruiz into the front court. Now to Edelman. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz looking to drive the lane. And she's fouled. And so Tiffany Ruiz will go to the line. With 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, Ruiz will shoot 2. Here's Ruiz's first shot. And it's good. Bounces off the front of the rim, off the glass, and in. Ruiz for a second shot now. Up and good. Tiffany Ruiz hits both of her free throws, and that'll make the score 37-16. Here's number 3 to 22. Now in low to 5. Back up top. The 5 over to the wing to number 10. 10 with the shot. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Edelman. And it's knocked out of bounds by Pequannock. They're going to say it was off of Edelman. And so Pequannock will hold on to the ball. I don't know if I totally agree with that, but they are closer than I am. It was a close call either way. Ball goes back over to Pope John. Anna Sullivan will recover it. And Pope John will come into the front court. Here's Sullivan over the timeline. 3-point shot by Anna Sullivan off the front of the rim. Edelman grabs the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be Pope John ball. So they say Pequannock last touched it. Substitutions into the game. Number 22, Isabella Celli, and number 23, Alexis Pierre. Pierre, number 23, will inbound the ball. Gives it to Ruiz. Stolen away by 23 from Pequannock. And the Golden Panthers will take it into the Pope John front court. Number 5 back out to 10. 10 with the 3-point shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by 23. Now we're to 5. And the ball will go to the backcourt. And they'll rule a backcourt violation against Pequannock Valley. .203 remaining. Third quarter. Pope John trails by 21. Here's the 3 by Ruiz off the front of the rim. And Celli with the rebound gets it over to Sullivan. But Sullivan wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Here's Pequannock over the timeline. Pass over to 22. 22 down low to 5. Now out to the wing to 10. Back up top to 3. 3 back to 10 on the right wing. Over to number 3 in the corner. Races back up top with it. Over to 22. Now to 3 up top. 3-point shot. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by 5. It's tied up. Ruiz and Celli both in there. And they'll say it's a jump ball. And Pequannock has the arrow. Inbound by 23. Off the glass, no good. And Shelley will grab it. Belicelli now pass to Edelman. Alexis Edelman brings it into the front court, over the timeline. Looking to pass out to Sullivan. She does on the left. Anna Sullivan, number 25, Pope John. Up top, gives it to Ruiz. Ruiz tried to give it right back to Sullivan, but a foul by number 23 for Pequannock. Minute 3 remaining in the third quarter. It's a non-shooting foul, so Pope John will inbound it. Alexis Pierre will look to inbound the ball. Gives it over to Edelman. Edelman in the corner. Pass back out to Ruiz. Over to Sullivan. Tipped away by number 3 with the steal. 3 into the lane. The layup is good. And so Pequannock Valley goes up 39-16. Sullivan brings it into the front court, over the half-court line. Looking to drive the lane. Sullivan with the shot. And she's fouled. So Anna Sullivan will go to the line. We'll cover rosters and everything else in between quarters. We've got 42.9 seconds to go. Here's Sullivan with the first shot. It's good. Anna Sullivan with the free throw. Second shot for Sullivan. It's up. It's good. Anna Sullivan, both free throws. That makes the score 39-18. There's number 3 over the half-court line. Now to pass to 22. Back out to 3. Stolen away by Ruiz. Here comes Tiffany Ruiz into the front court. The layup is good. Tiffany Ruiz for Pope John makes the score 39-20. Number 22 with the three-point shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Shelley. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Shelley. So it'll be Pequannock ball. .23 inbounds at the 3. Guarded by Sullivan. Pass over to 10. Now to 22 in the corner. Down low. Tipped away by Edelman. Number 5 grabs it for Pequannock. Now back up top. Number 3 with the three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Pierre. Here's Alexis Pierre. Pass up to Sullivan. Sullivan at the buzzer. And it hits the side of the backboard. And no good. Good attempt by Anna Sullivan to put points on the board at the end of the quarter. We're through 3 here at Pequannock Valley Middle School. It's the Golden Panthers leading the Pope John Lions 39-20. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this. Welcome back to Pequannock Valley Middle School in Pequannock, New Jersey. Pope John Junior Lions girls basketball. Mike Forbesano along with you calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Tuesday afternoon. While we have a minute before the start of the fourth quarter, let's go over the roster one more time for Pope John. We start with number 0, Tiffany Ruiz. Number 1 is Alexis Edelman. Number 3, Chelsea Sampson. Number 5, Lisa Flores. Number 13 is Georgia Twomey. 14, Maria Boyle. Number 15, Leilani Tynes. Number 21, Emerson Toby. 22 is Isabella Celli. 23, Alexis Pierre. Number 25, Anna Sullivan. 33 is Tessa Gillespie. And number 30, Hannah Perone. The Pope John head coach is Veronica Vandermark, assisted today by Crystal Sullivan. The girls varsity head coach, Peter Torres. And the middle school athletic director, Brian Carlson. I am Mike Forbesano. We welcome you here to the fourth quarter between Pope John and Pequannock Valley. Lions with the ball is Asia Flores, number 5. Pass back to Sampson, 3. Here is number 21, Toby. Toby back to Sampson, right at the half-court line. She keeps it in the front court. Tynes with it. Tynes on the elbow. Back to Sampson. Pass to Tynes. Tynes with the shot, air ball. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Pequannock ball. Pope John trails by 19 as we are starting the fourth quarter. 7:31 to go. The Lions not only play in the Interscholastic League during the week, they also play in the Hoop Heaven League on Sundays. They've been doing very well in Hoop Heaven. We'll talk to coaches and players and find out a little bit about what's been going on. As we have been unable to cover those games. But Pope John has been successful in New Haven League. And as the girls learn the game and they continue to grow, a lot of bright spots for Pope John. Great point about Pequannock is good. It's 42-20. But again, we see these signs from these games, as we've seen now the Memorial game against Heritage and here today against Pequannock. And to look for the bright spots for Pope John, and there's a lot of them. Here's a shot by number 21, Emerson Toby, out of bounds. It will remain Pope John ball. And the good thing is that for these leagues, for middle school, it's developmental as they get ready to play in high school with varsity, JV, even possibly freshman teams. And so what Coach Vandermark's doing with these girls, we're starting to see improvements each half they play, and it'll continue on as we go through the season. So here's Angel Flores with it. Jump ball, and it's going to be Pope John possession. So Sampson, number 3, will take it inbounded to Tynes. Leilani Tynes into the front court. On the right now. Coming to the lane, the shot up, it's good! Leilani Tynes with the 10-footer, and that makes the score 42-22. So the personnel in the game for Pope John now. Number 3, Sampson. Number 15, Tynes. Number 5, Flores, who gets a piece of that. Number 21, Toby. And also number 30 is Hannah Perrone. Here's number 10 for Pequannock. Over to number 5 on the right wing. Pass across, out of bounds, and it'll be Pope John ball. 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Please join us later on tonight, 7:30 p.m. from Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. It'll be the 8th grade boys basketball team taking on the Newton Braves. Pope John and Newton from Pope John High School, 7:30 this evening. Double dribble by Sampson, and Pequannock will take over. And then tomorrow, I believe it's Blairstown, if I'm not mistaken, North Warren High School, the Patriots, will host the Pope John boys basketball team, 8th grade. And so please join us for that as well. As far as the girls are concerned, they'll play on Saturday, I believe, against the same Pequannock Valley squad. Crystal Sullivan giving me that information earlier in the week, so thank you, Crystal, for that. It'll be Pope John and Pequannock at Memorial Junior High School on Saturday at 4 p.m. And apparently, from what I'm finding out, it's part of a tournament. So, whatever games we can cover, we will. Here's Tynes into the front court. Over to Sampson. Stolen away by number 3 for Pequannock. Over to 23. 23 with the shot. That's blocked by Tynes and picked up by Flores. Here's Angel Flores into the front court. Flores to Tynes. Leilani Tynes. We're going to get around 2 defenders. She had a nice teardrop shot from about 10 feet out about a minute ago. Now to Sampson. Over to Tynes. Tynes with the shot. Good! So she hit from one corner of the key, and now she hits from the other. Leilani Tynes, a couple of buckets there, makes the score 42-24. Pass into 23, off the glass, no good off the front of the rim, and a rebound by Toby. Toby gives it to Tynes, and Tynes into the front court. Leilani Tynes working on a defender. He passes out to Sampson. Sampson with the pass to Toby. And we got a foul on the play. I think it's going to be against Pequannock. And so it'll remain Pope John possession. I think it's senior, not senior, 8th grade day. As number 23 receives flowers from somebody on the bench from Pequannock Valley. So here's Sampson, number 3 for Pope John, out to Perrone. Perrone keeps it in the front court. No, she stepped on the half-court line and into the backcourt, and it's a backcourt violation. 42-24. Pequannock Valley leads over Pope John. 4:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Substitutions coming into the game for Pope John. Edelman, Sullivan, and Ruiz all at the scorer's table. They'll come in on the next stoppage play. Goes over to Flores. Here's Flores over to Toby. Here's Emerson Toby looking to drive the lane. She's fouled. And so now substitutions into the game for Pope John. Toby will go to the line and she'll shoot 2. Here's the first shot by Toby. No good. Off the front of the rim in the glass, and it went to the left. So Ruiz and Edelman and Sullivan into the game for Tynes and Perone and Sampson. I'm wondering if this is the last game of the season for the Panthers. As now Flowers going to another player. So here's a shot by Toby. Off the front of the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds. And it'll remain Pope John ball. Well, these seasons do go quick. I mean, we're talking about late January now. And before you know it, it'll be spring. Pass out to Sullivan. Anna Sullivan into Edelman. Back out to Sullivan. Sullivan on the right. Anna Sullivan from three. It's good! Anna Sullivan hits glass and it goes through. And a three-pointer. And 42-27 is the score now as Pope John has climbed back to within 15. 4 minutes to go. Number 10, 24. Pass back out to 15, now to 22 on the left. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Toby. Toby will pass to Ruiz. Pope John looking to get on the board here quickly. Got a couple of consecutive buckets. Stolen away by 10. Number 10, over to 3. He's number 3 on the right. Number 15 on the left wing. Back up top to 3. Sullivan guarding her. Now 22 on the baseline. Shot up off the back rim. No good. Rebound by Tynes. Here's Tynes over to Edelman. Edelman will come into the front court. Alexis Edelman with the pass. Stolen away by 3. He's been all over the place for Pequannock today. She steps out of bounds, however. We've got another substitution in. 3:08 to go. 42-27. Pequannock leading over Pope John. Here's number 3 on the right. Into the left corner. Back up top to 15. 15 with the pass over to 10. Tipped away by Ruiz, and she makes the steal before it goes out of bounds. Here's Tiffany Ruiz up to Anna Sullivan. And Sullivan, they're going to say it's a blocking foul. So Sullivan coming in the lane, and number 15 couldn't get her feet planted. So foul against Pequannock Valley. .252 remaining here, fourth quarter, as Toby inbounds to Tynes. Tynes right underneath. It's good. Leilani Tynes with the layup. And now it's 42-29. Pass in to number 24. Now back out to 3. 24 underneath with the layup. It's good. That'll make it 44-29. Pass across from Ruiz to Sullivan. Sullivan from 3. No good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Pequannock ball. 2:19 remaining. 44-29. Pequannock leads over Pope John. On the right wing now. Here's number 11. Back out to 15. 15 into 11. Off the glass. Rolls around. No good. Rebound by Tynes. It goes out of bounds. We're going to say Pequannock last touched it. And so Pope John will take over. Another timeout on the floor. Pope John inbounds the ball. Edelman gives it over to Ruiz. Ruiz on the left to Sullivan. Anna Sullivan looking to go into the lane. Shot up. It's taken by Toby. Stolen away by 24. And a foul on the play. I think the foul's going to go against Sullivan. Sullivan gets an elbow from, or a shoulder from number 15 there, walking by. Minute 48 remaining, fourth quarter. This tardy 24 out to 15. On left wing, tipped away by Tynes. 13 with it. Edelman got a hand on it and goes out of bounds. Oh, minute 35 remaining here. What you got to like about what Pope John has brought today is the effort again. Never stops. It's been there throughout all four quarters. And you can see the improvements as they continue to play. but the effort has never stopped. So, number 15 on the left wing. Number 13 with the shot. It's good. Great corner by Pequannock. That'll make it 47-29. Here's Edelman over to Sullivan. Sullivan drives the lane, and Sullivan with the shot off the front of the rim, rolled around, and no good. Pequannock with the rebound. Less than a minute remaining. 15 into the front court, gives him the 12. Guarded by Sullivan, now back to 15. 15 over to number 11. 11 with the shot. Good, off the flash. Well, Pope John coming into the front court now, and here is Ruiz over the timeline to the right wing. Ruiz stops. Shot. Good. Tiffany Ruiz from about 18 feet. And Pope John into the 30s now. 49-31. Stolen away by Edelman. Good effort there. And the pass to Ruiz just out of his reach. Oh, Ruiz tried to keep it. And maybe about a step too late. Had she been there maybe a half second earlier, she probably would have been able to keep it out of inbounds. Good effort by Ruiz. Here's number 12. Pope John pressing now. 15 in the corner to 24. 10 seconds to go. Here's 15 up top. Hines guarding her. Now to pass in, we got a foul on the play. And so, let's see if it's, I don't think Pope John's in the penalty, so it'll be a non-shooting foul. Pequannock will inbound it with 2.4 seconds to go. Here's the pass in, and that's it. 49-31, your final. Pequannock defeats Pope John. Well, again, as we talked about, Pope John with a good effort, continued through the third and fourth quarter, tried to play their way back into the game, and those improvements will help as the season goes on. So please join us later on tonight, 7:30 p.m. from Pope John High School. It'll be the 8th grade boys basketball team against Newton Middle School. And then the girls again on Saturday at 4 p.m. They'll take on Pequannock at Memorial Junior High School. 4 p.m. on Saturday. Please join us for that. Final score once again. Pequannock Valley defeats Pope John 49-31. For everyone here at Pequannock Valley Middle School, it's Mike Fulton saying thanks for joining us. Have a good afternoon, everyone. We'll see you everyone later on tonight for boys basketball at Pope John High School.